Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Taking a look at San Antonio. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Nash. It's rebounded by David Robinson. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Duncan, high post. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nash with it. He's picked up by Parker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Duncan. In the corner, it's Ginobili. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
You can see the unselfishness of Tim Duncan with plays like this. He's got excellent vision for a big guy.
Here's Nash. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. Nash has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket is good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Nash full of friends. Back to Nash. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And, you know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Now here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Good on the shot. He's got 11.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
And to get open is Robinson. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass full of friends. Here's Van Exel. Nowitzki in the post. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Dallas up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here's Ginobili, and it's Mono Ginobili with the finish.
Oh, man, great vision.
Here's Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Great D that time from Duncan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Parker looking over the floor. Knocks it off the glass. Parker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Nowitzki. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to LaFrance. Nowitzki outside. All alone. Again, the Mavericks score.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
Now, here's Parker. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Nash outside. Duncan grabs the rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. Parker with it. Guarded now by Nash. Pass to Ginobili. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Nick Van Exel. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he's good on the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Nowitzki. Pulls it from 20. A shot missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to Nowitzki. With 4 seconds on the clock. Great D that time from Duncan. And so that brings the first half to a close. Spurs lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. On the wing, Duncan. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Finley. And that one's good. Parker's got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio.
Robinson's game is so refined. I mean, he just knows to move the ball when his shot isn't there. That's just good, smart basketball.
And the basket by Nowitzki.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
First team foul.
Pass to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Ginobili. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Parker, right side. Lock at 6. And stolen by Nash. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. They set the screen. Into the lane. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Back to Duncan. The shot, no good. Nice D from Nowitzki. Here's Nash. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Look, we know Nash is extremely unselfish, but he's also unafraid to call his own number, something he's been doing all night here.
Here's Parker. Sinks that one from the post. Parker's got 6.
Gotta be crafty in close.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the middle. It's tipped. Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Tim Duncan dominating with that throwdown. Way to go, big fella.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Ginobili outside. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Finley. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Finley's got his first basket of the night.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. And the shot is good. That's 12 points for Ginobili.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for Nowitzki.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
That ties it up. Nash has got 21.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now, here is Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And David Robinson pulls it down. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Duncan that time using his length to take advantage on the break.
Puts one up from 19. That misses off the backboard.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Driving the lane. That falls nice lead that time for Ginobili.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge even in the biggest of moments.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bowen. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Mavericks trailed by 4. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Bowen. Pass to Duncan. Here's Parker. Driving in. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch.
Nowitzki for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Parker. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Nash with it. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. That concludes this broadcast.